Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The Pelicans have set the tone of the series up 2-1. Can they maintain their composure and take a commanding 3-1 lead? Now, the test awaits as they face off against the Golden State Warriors. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue, coming right up.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome, fans, to the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. Now, Golden State's starting 5. Jonathan Kuminga out there with Asar Thompson. There's Luka Doncic. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Pajemski in at the 2-guard spot. And for New Orleans, Barnes out there with Charles Bassey. Then it's Lou Dort. Then it's King. And it's Marks in at the 2-guard.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's New Orleans. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to King. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Looking for Kuminga. He gets it there.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Right wing. Here's Marks. He's covered by Thompson. Bassey off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And he's able to get it back.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Where? Good. Now King. Pass to Bassey. Here's Marks. Buries it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic passes to Thompson. To the middle. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They're going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Now here's King. Barnes looking around. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
The Warriors have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Good on the second free throw. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. I caught up with the Pelicans head coach. We discussed the challenge of defending Luka Doncic specifically in the pick and roll. Coach wasn't afraid to voice his concerns. He said, quote, "That's where Luka poses the most problems. The main thing is you have to be quick to react. If we're a step slow low, when they're in that set, he'll burn us. Guys?
Thank you, Allie. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Marks. Lets it go with the 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Kuminga the pass to Doncic, and he gets it to go from the corner.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Now here's King. Here's Marks. 5 on the clock, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Marks has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans.
Yeah, he's shaking up a bit. No choice but to take a timeout and let him get some medical attention.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Take a look at Slim. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. Pass to Henderson. Here's Marks. Jacks up a 3. Thompson with the rebound. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Pelicans with the rebound. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for them in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
So it's the Warriors now, following the score by New Orleans. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Marks. He's got 8. Connects from three-point range.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Down low, here's Kuminga. King with the block. Inside. And that one's good by Henderson. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for New Orleans.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Pass to Blackman. Here's Marks. Shot clock at 6. Here's King. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
King outside. Pass to Blackman. Here's Marks. 11 points in the game. It's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Ware with it. 7 points in the game. Thompson finds Doncic. Clock at 6. Back to Thompson. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Here's Marks. 13 points in the game. To the left side wing. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
I guess that defense thought they could live with that, and he punished them for thinking so.
Here's Thompson. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Trey Murphy's checked in for the Warriors. Vaughn comes in for Brandon Bajemski. King's shot is off.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Vaughn, the pass to Kuminga. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Marks. Second chance shot. Pass to Bassie. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They set the pick. Here's Marks. Misses the 3. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Vaughn. Fires from deep. Knocks down the 3 ball.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's King. He has 6. Launches a 3. And Ware pulls it down. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Vaughn, the pass to Doncic. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Doncic has got 9.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
In the corner, Kamara with it. Back to King. Pass to Kamara. And the Pelicans miss again. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And the Warriors making a change here. Both free throws good from Kuminga.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
Over to the left wing. Marks passes to King. That one falls. King's got it all tied up now for the Pelicans.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Booth. Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And here is King. To the inside. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 15 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Vaughn. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. And it's denied. Here's Marks. Ellis can't get it to go. Here's Vaughn. Mr. Collins. Over Ellis. And the Warriors tack on 2 more. The Pelicans trail. 56 seconds left in the first. In the corner, Kamara with it. King inside. He's got 8. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Here's Marks. Kicks it out to Ellis. Now here's King. D right on him. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Ellis.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Golden State's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Booth. Here's Vaughn. Out to the wing. Kuminga kicks to Vaughn. And a miss there on the triple. It's the end of the first with a tie game here, and already these offenses are clicking. On New Orleans, back in a moment. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And what stands out? Now here's King. Pass to Blackman. Sinks the three-pointer. Blackman's got his second basket of the night.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Doncic against King. Oh, an easy two from Doncic.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
King, the pass to Barnes. Back to King. Five to shoot. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the screen. Dort against Doncic. And they get it back. Now Pajemski. 6 on the shot clock. From past the arc. The shot, no good. Pelicans trail by 11. Barnes passes to Black. It's Dort on the wing. Pass to King. The tray. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Doncic outside. Oh, he jams it right over Scotty Barnes. Wow.
Stunning the crowd and the defense with that one. What a show from Doncic.
Like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Barnes passes to Blackman. King, right side. Pass to Blackman. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Vaughn. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leader. Take a look at Slim, an uncommonly gifted passer, leading the league in assists. Thompson, he's checked in for Vaughn. Pass to Blackman. Barnes outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Barnes the screen. King. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Henderson passes to Black. To the paint. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from King.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And it's Pajemski in the corner. Outside, Kuminga. On the wing, Doncic. It's up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. King outside. Inside. And the dunk by Barnes.
And how about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Doncic feeling it out. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Kuminga the pass to Doncic. There's the pick. Shoots over King. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
King against Doncic. King outside to the middle. It's intercepted. Outside, Kuminga. Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
What determination from Doncic pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
Barnes checked in for the Warriors.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
King, the pass to Claxton. Back to King. To the middle. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. Doncic kicks to Kuminga. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
King outside. Here's Marks. A 3-pointer is right on target. Marks has got 18 points.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Long, the pass to Thompson. Out to Doncic. Shoots it up. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Doncic has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
It's Claxton high post. Still without a basket. Here's King. It's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
They are just killing him on the interior.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Pass to Doncic. And he gets it to go. Doncic has got 24 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
I'm with Coach Kerr. After that first quarter, how would you rate the second?
Yeah, much better. That looked much more like us. We were more under control, allowed our defense to play in the half court because we were getting better offensive possessions.
The team really settled in. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for Golden State.
This is a finely tuned offense. They're pushing the action while staying disciplined.
Yeah, their scores are in the right places, taking smart shots. The other side, not so much.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. They know a win would give them a big advantage in the series and take them one step closer to a postseason upset.
It's hard not to love an underdog, and I'm not talking about our underdog. I'm talking about this underdog. EJ, check this out. No easy wins here in the postseason. They need to stay on their A game.
And the most important games are often the toughest games to close out, so we just have to wait to see what happens.
That we will. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Warriors leading by 9. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Khalil Ware is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Doncic in at point. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's in there. Doncic has got the first basket of the second half here for the Warriors.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, boy, he is almost unguardable.
To the paint, here's King. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Ware kicks to Doncic. From 18 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. And it's Barnes with the ball for the Pelicans. Doncic against King. Pass to Bassie. Here's Marks. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Barnes. He can't get that one. Warriors leading by 9. Now Pajemski. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Kuminga. Dort grabs the miss. The Pelicans shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's King. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game, 10 for 13.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Pass to Doncic. And there's the call on Lou Dort. And that'll be his third foul so far. Team foul. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is Doncic, 6 to shoot. And Slim picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
Thompson inside the line, and again, no good by Golden State.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Gotta pick it up.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. Kuminga with a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Kuminga's got 14 points for the game.
It's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
King outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Thompson with it. Dort covering. Dort against Thompson. From downtown. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Up top, King. He's defended by Pajemski. Pass to Bassi. Here's Marks. And Ware pulls it down. Ware's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Ellis with a screen on Doncic. Ellis outside. Pass to Peters. Here's Blackman. He has 6. Just 4 to shoot. Doncic with the block.
The anticipation is there for Luka on defense.
Warriors leading by 10. Thompson outside. From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. King's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Count it. Blackman's got 8 points.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Golden State. Here goes Doncic. Here's Pajemski. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night. Pass to Peters. Ellis surveying the D. King against Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Peters. It's blocked. Inside. Thompson dishes to Doncic. Off target from outside. Pelicans trail by 11. King outside. Pass to Blackman. King inside. Guarded by Doncic.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Golden State moving it around. But Pajemski's shot is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Thompson against Henderson. Pass to King. Back to Henderson. Stolen by Thompson. And Slim picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Doncic against King. Back to Doncic. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Thompson. There's the triple.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Henderson, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot. Henderson's got 7 points in the game.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You gotta love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
Doncic with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 11. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Ellis the pass to Blackman. Now King, guarded by Doncic. King right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The Warriors making a switch here. Bonds checked in. Warriors leading by 7. We've got Henderson. King is up there with Marks. Then it's Barnes, and it's Blackman in at the power forward. That's the Pelicans 5. Right block shot, and it's Collins getting it to go.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And he drives in. King with the block. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Pajemski with it. 6 on the shot clock. And that one, good.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pelicans trail by 9. Pass to Blackman. Now King. In the corner, Henderson with it. Off target with his 3. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. They set the screen. 4 on the shot clock. The shot's good. And now an 11-point Warrior lead.
Those mid-range looks will be there for him. Nice work to capitalize.
Pass to Marks.
First team foul. Warriors substitution.
And so here is New Orleans. King left side. Shot clock at 6. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Doncic is checked in for the Warriors. Warriors leading by 8. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Luka bullies his way inside.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Pass to Blackman. Barnes outside. Here's King. Shoots the 3. Pajemski grabs the board.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Vaughn's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on. Blackman, the pass to Marks.
Out to Henderson. New Orleans moving it around. King with it. He's picked up by Collins. Pocket 6. To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
King against Doncic. He had his back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover.
That's his only turnover on the night. His ball security has been terrific.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Marks. Pass to Barnes. King left side. The Warriors pull it in. Vaughn's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Doncic passes to Vaughn. Collins against Barnes. Doncic outside. the rebound. Kings got 11 rebounds in the game. The lead now in single digits. Kings got 7 now in this quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And the Pelicans making a change here. Peters checked in. Then for the Warriors, Khalil Ware's checked in for Collins. And Kuminga's subbed in for Trey Murphy. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Golden State. 10-point lead. Now here's Kuminga. Tight defense on him. Doncic outside. Over Marks. Doncic, no good. New Orleans has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from down. Oh my goodness, the slam!
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Pass to Kuminga. Over Blackman. And it's King with the rebound. King's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Blackman, the pass to King. Drives to the hoop. Power down with both hands.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Outside, Kuminga. Vaughn. And here is Doncic, covered by Barnes. And it's Doncic missing. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's Peters. Back to King. Pass to Barnes. Here's Blackman. Here's King. Tries again. Here he goes. Count the basket. And now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ware kicks to Kuminga. Doncic against Barnes. Doncic left side. And Barnes sends it back.
Oh, tremendous defense there from Barnes. That 7'2" wingspan coming in handy.
Timeout called Pelicans. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. March, no good.
The way he started this game, you wondered if he'd ever cool down. And the answer is yes.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Kuminga. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
King. And he uses the glass on the layup. King's got 39.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
They set the pick. The shot by Thompson, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Barnes outside and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Left side, Kuminga. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. to take the lead, and down goes the three.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. Hit the three. New Orleans in the lead. And here is King. Unloads. There's the jumper. Nice one.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Doncic against Henderson. Shoots the three. He drills the three.
Excellent at dishing the rock. Luka with the nice feed.
And King, there we go.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Henderson against Doncic. Another chance here.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that narrows the gap to one. New Orleans has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. 1:15 left in the fourth quarter.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Pajemski, the screen from Thompson. No good from three. Now here's King. He finishes with a one-handed dunk.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. Got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that brings them within 2 here. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Timeout called the Warriors. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
That's off. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. From deep. That one misses. So we see the Pelicans get the win here, and now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You could see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second-round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And now, our player of the game, Slim.